It's 9:30. I'm leaving DelNorte, Colorado. So what I decided to do was I hitched from over here to DelNorte because there's a network of Forest Service roads. It's called the Great Divide alternate, and it's gonna take me up to Salida. Not sure exactly how I want to do it yet because there are a lot of trails up in the Monarch Pass, Salida area. I might be able to make my own alternate, but we're on the green line for now. And we got about 110 miles if I go green line to CDT. But like I said, I might make my own alternate, but we'll see. Got a lot of food, heavy pack, ice axe, spikes. For now, I'll show you the sights on this alternate. When we get to Salida, that's 1,000 miles of Continental Divide Trail. I don't think I've hiked 1,000 miles. I know I haven't hiked 1,000 miles with all the alternates and missing the beginning, but still, that's a big landmark, 1,000-mile mark on the trail. So DelNorte is my kind of town. It's small, but it has everything a hiker needs, and it is not touristy like Pagosa Springs. So that was nice. I like this little town, and I stayed at a nice little hotel last night called the Mellow Moon. It was an old hotel renovated to be like a modern vibe, and it is really cool. Should have taken some pictures, but that's all for now. Crossing the Rio Grande River. Look at all that snow melt water. Same Rio Grande that eventually forms the border between the United States and Mexico. So I'm on the eastern slope of the Continental Divide, and you can see to the west the snow-capped peaks of the San Juans. But this is reminiscent of New Mexico a little bit, just a lot more hilly, more interesting. That's the airport, the DelNorte airport. The trail kind of goes around it. This lot is for sale, right on the Great Divide bike route. Very close to the airport. Wonder how much that's gonna go for. You could always plant a tree, right? Looks like the afternoon thunderstorms are building. Took lunch at noon and it was threatening to rain, and it still is from more than one direction. Those guys over here. I found this camp on Forest Service land, but seems like a private camp. But I am using it because, well, for safety. That is not what I want to hike in. I took a nice nap there underneath that roof. It's real windy, but I haven't heard any thunder for a while. And it's just the normal light rain sprinkles that will probably go on for the rest of the day. So I started hiking, get a few more miles in on the first day out of town. I never try to get too many right out of town, but need to do a little more than 5.5. So see where we end up. Hopefully we can find a nice tent spot. Just saw a University of Wyoming geology field class. There was 4 expeditions full of college students. They went by, stopped, and then I went by them, and then they went by me again. But what I wanted to mention was that my shin feels so much better today. This is the first afternoon in quite a while that it hasn't hurt. And the swelling's gone down. I can actually see my bone like I should be able to. It was so puffy for days, well, like a couple weeks. But feeling really good. Of course, I've only done about 6 or 7, maybe 8 miles, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna keep going until I find water and a good campsite. I was out of water, so I was excited to get to that creek, but my God, the mosquitoes. I had to put long pants on, put my hood up, probably still got 100 mosquito bites. They swarmed me. And I got water, and as I was getting ready to walk away, that's when those deer showed up. And they didn't seem to care about me. I think the mosquitoes were swarming them too. So, got some deer crossing the road for you. So I camped close to this leaky faucet last night, which I was grateful for. The mosquitoes did not go away though. But I had a nice evening sealed away in my mosquito-proof tent. Slept real good. I did 18 miles yesterday, and that was with a late start and a 3-hour nap. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think I have my trail legs now that my shin feels better. And this morning there's a cafe after a couple miles where I'm going to try to charge my phone and maybe get breakfast. Fill up my water bottles. And then tonight, Storm King Campground, which is 15 miles from here. So I'll show you the sights along the way. This formation, this rock formation up here is called Hell's Gate. Place I always hoped I would never be. After arriving at Storm King Campground, I found trail magic provided by recent thru hikers' parents, the Hoovers. Many thanks to the Hoovers and all the other trail angels along the way. I'm leaving Storm King Campground, and that is the spot down there. Trail magic. Thank you to the Hoovers. And it was a unforgettable night on the trail, and trail magic on the Great Divide bike route, no less. Who would have thought? But ended up having some hot dogs, some Gatorades, and pancakes and bacon in the morning. And really good conversation and a warm fire. Really good. Anyway, trying to get 15 to 20 today. Put me into position to climb up the Middle Creek Trail to the CDT. And this is a Forester alternate. Came up with it. Hopefully this creek trail won't have too many dangerous crossings or anything, but it's going to cut off a lot of miles of snow. So that's the plan. I'll talk to you later. In the trees and a slight downhill grade now that I made it over that pass. Yesterday was a steady uphill all day. It's nice to have a little break. Yep, you can see where this trail's going. Good morning. 7:15. I camped right behind me there. Dry campsite along this Middle Creek Trail Road. It's not what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. Got a good night's sleep last night. Listened to some backpacker radio. I feel kind of lonely this morning. I'm on my own alternate here. Everyone else is on different trails. So I don't expect to see anyone today. But maybe some weekenders. Never know. But I think I've got about 8 miles left, maybe 7. Had 10 when I started yesterday to get to the trailhead. But the road starts running along the creek well before the trailhead. So we'll see what's up in there. Maybe 2 or 3 cars went by after I camped, and this morning, that's it. So there must not be much up here. Yesterday, I got about 20 or 21 miles. So that was good, but my feet were tired when I got to camp, or I would have gone further and tried to find something along the creek. But just wanted to mention that. I haven't seen a sign like this yet. It should just say, "Oh, do whatever the hell you want." This is our first look at Middle Creek. I gotta get some water here. But it's good. It's crossable down here. That makes me feel like it should be crossable up higher. This is kind of neat. There's old corrals and tiny little cabins up here along this road. Probably some kind of recreational deal where they had horses and you could go on trail rides up to the divide, maybe. Maybe they're the ones that kind of pioneered this Middle Creek Trail. But there was one sort of ranch horse place back there, and surprisingly enough, I saw a camper. And I'm not sure if it's a weekender or a CDT hiker or what. He was kind of back in the bushes, hidden, because this is private in here. But hopefully I'll run into him today or tomorrow and find out what the deal is. He's got to be going up to the divide, I would think, or maybe bailing off of the divide, possibly. So, talk to you later. Ten o'clock in the morning, and we're back up in the trees again. I made it to the Middle Creek trailhead. It's only 20 after 10. I love it. There's a bathroom, picnic table. Great spot for a mid-morning break. So far, my alternate has been perfect. Pretty excited about getting back onto some single track trail here. I brought too much food for this section again, but I have been saving the summer sausage. I broke into the Parmesan cheese last night, but that's a pretty good little snack right there. I was sitting here eating and Maverick walked up. I met him at the Hoovers Trail Magic, and he said that he and Jeff were both taking this alternate. So I guess it's not my Forester's alternate. They figured it out too. Well, I told them about it, and they didn't seem very interested. I didn't think they were going to do it, but here they are. So I thought that was interesting. So there's 2 people I know ahead of me. Kind of comforting. So I'm back on the Colorado Trail, climbed up with Jeff and Maverick. First time I've been on the actual CDT / Colorado Trail for a week or so at least, since Wolf Creek, before Wolf Creek Pass. So feels good to be back in the saddle. Now we're on the north face. So I put on my spikes and got the ice axe ready. Here goes nothing. I couldn't traverse that north face. The trail contoured. So I'm just climbing up to the top and going down the other side to the gap. Hopefully there'll be a campsite there because it's already after 5. But at least the weather's cooperating. This would be hell if it was snowing, hailing, raining. But so far so good. This might be one of my prettiest campsites ever. We're at 11,500 feet. The trail is just right there. And the snowbanks are right there. It's not perfectly level, but good enough. Hoping for good weather tonight. 15 miles to Monarch Pass tomorrow. 15 miles. Hopefully I can do that. If not, I'll have a short day on Sunday. It's 6:30. Got a little early start this morning. The site was pretty slanted last night, but I slept halfway decent. It was cold. Sleeping at 11.5 is not warm. But I'm gonna have to change clothes and put on my hiking clothes here in a little bit because I still got my smart wool on. 15 miles. Let's see what we can do today. These are the worst areas where you have deep snow and it's already post-hold. In this case, it looks like an elk or a deer. And it makes me wonder, do they ever get stuck? Because they're going down all the way to their chest, I can tell. Powerful animals to get out of that. That was the scariest thing I've done since the PCT. Whew. Oh man. Did it though. This is blowing my mind right now. Look at this. Holy crap. Let's go around this one, you think? Go up there and go around it? Yeah. This is unbelievable. Man. It's 3:30, 1.7 to get to Monarch Pass. But I am dying. Oh my God, this is fucking crazy. Jesus Christ. I have never post-holed this much in my life. And it's like, just won't end. Please, Lord. There's Route 50. Take a right, and I could just follow it to my house. I live on Route 50 in Virginia. That's even more walking than what I've got planned.